Hello, how you doing today again? Welcome to another episode of TDM Eskimo Mobile, your mobile tech guy. So today I'd like to talk about how to use Google Chrome on DeX. Yes, there are many browsers, web browsers for Android. I'm going to tell you why Google Chrome on Samsung DeX is my favorite. Google Chrome on DeX has a few settings that make using Chrome feel more like a desktop PC. I have been using Google Chrome for a long time. Back when Windows 95 came out, I'm going to tell you about experience here. Firefox was the browser, and I had problems using toolbars that I didn't install. Without getting into it, some of you may know what I'm talking about. You download and install something, and all of a sudden you have a slower PC because there's a whole bunch of toolbars that you did not want installed. I know that has changed, but it doesn't seem to matter. I don't want to have the same fight again, so I have been sticking to Google Chrome ever since then. So what do I do to use Chrome on DeX? I use it for everything. To make the experience a little bit more comfortable, there are a few things I do to help. Like Google Chrome browser on Android lets you sign in like on the desktop version to sync it with your other Chromes you use. Go down here to settings, and here we are. You can see I'm synced. So how do you know it's synced? If you open up a blank tab, you can see your picture right here. This lets you know you're synced. You're synced to all your other Chrome browsers, whether it's on a desktop or on a phone. I do have a Chromebook, so I do like to have everything synced. I like to browse the bookmarks in the groups, or I don't use it, but you can open tabs from other devices. And it does seem to sync all the passwords for the different sites that I use, whether it's on my Chromebook or on my Google Chrome on Samsung DeX. Everything seems to sync perfectly. Another thing you can do is if you dig into the settings, you can, in the settings, not only check here, desktop sites, but in the settings, desktop site on. This helps you to get a desktop version of the website on Google Chrome on Android instead of the mobile site version. This has always been one of the difficult things to do when it came to YouTube. Sometimes YouTube would get finicky and would want to have the mobile site, trying to push you to use the YouTube app. But with Android desktops coming out, it seems like it's doing a whole lot better where you can get a desktop site on an Android desktop platform. Lastly, into the settings, you can show the bookmark bar. As you can see, I have all my bookmarks up here. If you couldn't do that, which I'm glad you can, you would have to go in here, and then start navigating all your bookmark folders till you finally got to the site that you wanted to pull up. I'm so glad that you can put your bookmark bar up here. So to me, using Google Chrome on Android is the best way to surf the internet. Thank you.